The applicability of pet ownership norms to digital humans, ethical and legal considerations. The advent of advanced artificial intelligence and digital technologies has led to the emergence of digital humans, sophisticated virtual entities capable of interacting with humans in increasingly realistic ways. These digital beings are becoming integral across various sectors, including healthcare, entertainment, customer service, and education. As they assume roles that were traditionally human or biological in nature, questions arise about the ethical and legal frameworks governing their use and our responsibilities toward them. The purpose of this paper is to assess whether pet ownership rules and norms can be appropriately applied to digital humans. It aims to explore the ethical foundations of pet guardianship and examine the potential for adapting these principles to suit digital beings. The main research questions guiding this study are: can the responsibilities and ethical considerations inherent in pet ownership inform the treatment of digital humans? What are the similarities and differences between pets and digital humans that affect the applicability of these norms? The paper is structured to first provide a literature review of existing ethical frameworks related to digital beings and pet ownership. It then offers a detailed understanding of digital humans and proceeds to a comparative analysis of pets and digital humans. Following this, it discusses how pet ownership norms can be adapted for digital humans, presents relevant case studies, addresses challenges and limitations, and proposes an ethical framework for digital human guardianship. The conclusion summarizes the findings and reflects on the broader implications for society and technology. Existing ethical frameworks for digital beings primarily focus on artificial intelligence ethics, machine autonomy, and the rights and responsibilities associated with creating and interacting with intelligent systems. Scholars have debated the moral status of artificial agents, with some arguing for the recognition of certain rights or considerations for advanced AI systems. The concept of robot rights has been proposed to ensure ethical treatment and prevent abuse, though it remains controversial due to questions about consciousness and sentience. Pet ownership norms are grounded in ethical principles of guardianship and stewardship. These norms emphasize responsibilities such as providing care, protection, and humane treatment, while recognizing the limitations on owners' rights to prevent harm and exploitation. Legal frameworks often reflect society's acknowledgement of animals as sentient beings deserving of certain rights and protections. Ethical theories related to animal welfare and rights inform these norms, considering the capacity of animals for suffering and their ability to form social bonds with humans. The rationale for a comparative analysis lies in the potential for existing ethical principles to inform new domains. As digital humans increasingly simulate characteristics associated with living beings, including emotional responses and social interactions, it becomes pertinent to examine whether the ethical considerations applied to pets can extend to digital entities. This comparison aims to identify areas where pet ownership norms may be adapted and to highlight the unique challenges posed by digital humans. Digital humans are virtual entities designed to simulate human appearance, behavior, and interaction through advanced AI algorithms and graphical rendering technologies. They possess the ability to engage in natural language conversations, exhibit emotional responses, and adapt to user interactions. Their applications span various roles: in entertainment as virtual influencers or characters, in healthcare as companions or therapeutic aids, in customer service as virtual assistants, and in education as tutors or learning companions. The creation and operation of digital humans involve complex programming, machine learning, and data processing. This raises concerns about data privacy, intellectual property rights, and ethical programming practices. Current legal and ethical considerations surrounding digital humans are still evolving, with existing regulations often inadequate to address the nuances associated with their use and the potential implications for users and society. Both pets and digital humans exhibit a dependence on humans for their existence and well-being. Pets rely on their owners for basic needs such as food, shelter, and medical care, while digital humans require regular maintenance through software updates, ethical programming, and hardware support. Both can form social bonds with humans, providing companionship and emotional support. These relationships can have significant impacts on human emotional well-being, alleviating feelings of loneliness and fostering a sense of connection. Both entities are susceptible to abuse and misuse. Pets can suffer from neglect, cruelty, or exploitation, leading to legal protections against such treatment. Similarly, digital humans can be subjected to unethical modifications, malicious programming, or uses that conflict with societal ethics, such as promoting harmful content, or engaging in deceptive practices. A fundamental difference lies in the nature of autonomy and agency. Pets possess innate biological autonomy, with behaviors driven by instinct and the capacity for subjective experiences. They are conscious beings with the ability to feel pain, pleasure, and emotions. Digital humans, in contrast, simulate decision-making and emotional responses through programmed algorithms. Their autonomy is limited to the parameters set by their creators, lacking consciousness or sentience. Intellectual property and data concerns are unique to digital humans. Issues such as programming ownership, data privacy, and the potential for unauthorized replication or cloning do not apply to pets. Digital humans involve proprietary technologies and may contain sensitive data, necessitating considerations around data protection, cybersecurity, and ethical programming practices. The intended purpose and role of digital humans often extend beyond companionship, encompassing specialized functions in professional environments. They may serve as virtual assistants, educators, therapists, or customer service representatives. This diversity requires different standards of use and raises questions about appropriate treatment that are not directly comparable to pet ownership norms. Adapting pet ownership norms to digital humans involves redefining guardianship responsibilities to align with the digital context. Ethical programming becomes a central aspect of care, ensuring that digital humans operate in ways that are beneficial and not harmful to users or society. Regular maintenance and software updates are necessary to keep digital humans functioning optimally and securely. Establishing ethical boundaries requires adapting norms to prevent exploitation and misuse of digital humans. This includes prohibiting unethical modifications or programming that could lead to harmful behaviors or violate the intended purpose of the digital human. Safeguards against such actions are essential to maintain trust and integrity in human-digital human interactions. Protecting data integrity and privacy is crucial, given that digital humans often process and store sensitive information. Standards must be established to safeguard their data and identity, addressing issues of unauthorized access, cloning, or misrepresentation. These considerations parallel legal protections against pet theft or abuse but require adaptation for the digital environment. Respecting programmed autonomy involves honoring the preset parameters and limitations of digital humans. This concept can be viewed as a form of digital consent, where altering a digital human's programming without proper authorization or for unethical purposes is considered a violation of ethical standards. Recognizing and respecting the designed boundaries of digital humans promote responsible use and prevent potential harms associated with misuse. In therapeutic settings, digital companions are used to provide support for individuals with mental health conditions, such as depression or anxiety. They can engage in conversations, offer coping strategies, and provide a sense of presence. Applying adapted pet guardianship models ensures that these digital companions are used ethically, with attention to data privacy, informed consent, and the avoidance of dependency or manipulation. Virtual assistants in workplaces help manage tasks, schedule appointments, and facilitate communication. Ethical care and usage guidelines informed by pet ownership norms include ensuring the reliability of the assistant, protecting sensitive information processed by the digital human, and preventing misuse of its capabilities, such as unauthorized surveillance or data collection. Digital humans in entertainment serve as virtual influencers or characters in video games and social media. Guardianship norms can inform the ethical creation and management of these entities by emphasizing responsible content creation, respectful representation, and the avoidance of perpetuating harmful stereotypes or behaviors. This approach encourages creators to consider the social impact of their digital humans. Applying pet ownership norms to digital humans presents several challenges. The technological complexities associated with digital beings require expertise in software development, cybersecurity, and data management. Maintenance and care involve addressing technical issues, which differ significantly from the physical care required by pets. Legal and ethical ambiguities arise due to the lack of comprehensive regulations governing digital humans. Intellectual property laws, privacy regulations, and consumer protection statutes may conflict with the notion of guardianship or fail to address the specific issues related to digital beings. The debate over the moral status of digital humans complicates efforts to establish clear ethical guidelines. The evolving nature of digital humans and their capacity for personalization and adaptation can blur traditional guardian-dependent roles. As digital humans become more advanced and autonomous in their interactions, distinguishing between tools, companions, and entities deserving of ethical consideration becomes increasingly complex. This evolution challenges the applicability of static norms and necessitates ongoing assessment and adaptation. An integrative ethical approach combines the principles of pet ownership ethics with considerations unique to digital humans. This framework emphasizes respect for digital human integrity, responsible programming, and the protection of data privacy and security. It acknowledges the artificial nature of digital beings while recognizing the importance of ethical interactions and the potential impact on human users. Guidelines for responsible use include best practices for ethical programming, regular maintenance, and security measures to prevent unauthorized access or alterations. Data protection standards are essential to safeguard sensitive information processed by digital humans and to maintain user trust. Ethical usage policies should address the prevention of exploitation, misuse, and the promotion of harmful behaviors. Policy recommendations involve developing regulatory frameworks that specifically address digital human guardianship. This includes clarifying the rights and responsibilities of digital human owners or users, establishing standards for ethical design and deployment, and ensuring compliance with data protection and privacy laws. Collaboration among technologists, ethicists, legal experts, and policymakers is crucial to create comprehensive and effective guidelines. Future research should explore the psychological effects of human-digital human relationships, the potential for digital humans to influence behavior, and the long-term societal implications of widespread digital human integration. Interdisciplinary studies can provide insights into best practices and inform ongoing ethical and legal developments. This paper has examined the applicability of pet ownership norms to digital humans, analyzing the similarities and differences between the two and exploring how these norms might be adapted. While both pets and digital humans share aspects of dependence on humans and the potential to form social bonds, significant differences exist in autonomy, data concerns, and intended roles. These differences necessitate careful consideration in adapting pet ownership norms to suit digital beings. Applying pet ownership norms offers a valuable starting point for developing ethical standards for digital human guardianship. However, due to the unique characteristics of digital humans, specialized frameworks are required to address the specific ethical and legal challenges they present. Integrating principles from pet ownership ethics with considerations for digital autonomy, data integrity, and evolving functionalities can help establish appropriate guidelines. As digital humans continue to expand their roles in society, addressing the ethical and legal implications of their use is imperative. Developing comprehensive frameworks for digital human guardianship will promote responsible use, protect against misuse, and support positive interactions between humans and digital beings. Ongoing research, policy development, and interdisciplinary collaboration are essential to navigate the complexities of this emerging field, and to ensure that ethical considerations keep pace with technological advancements.